I'm independent. You know it. You love it. You can't live without it. Rockland World Radio.
Welcome to Talk of the Town, heard on Rockland World Radio every Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to check out the archives by clicking on the Programs and Archives button located on the menu bar. And now the hosts of Talk of the Town, Louie, Spats, Domenici, and Cynthia Paoli.
Hello, everybody. Along with my co-host, Cynthia Paoli.
Yes, hello, I'm Cynthia Hoover Paoli, and I'm Italian through injection.
And I'm Italian through conception.
How is everybody tonight?
Yeah. We're having a good time today. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah? Anything going on around town that we should know about? I know that on my way here, I ran into a sign from my old elementary school, Tappan Zee Elementary. They're going to put on a performance of Hamlet.
Nice.
On November 4th and 5th.
Oh, my God, but they're so young.
Oh, gosh. I went to that school. We did plays. They were a lot of fun. Was the director. Yeah.
William Shakespeare, Billy Boy.
Oh, boy, yeah. Thanks a lot. I'm not, just because I let my hair grow gray, that doesn't mean that I'm old. I know people that went gray at 30.
Listen, be glad about that joke. I had to live with Hoover as a last name.
Oh, yeah. What, did they say damn stuff?
No.
Look at Cynthia Hoover Dam.
No.
No?
They compared me to the Hoover vacuum cleaner, and when I got to high school, they wanted
I know where this is going.
They wanted to know exactly what I did suck up.
Oh boy. I tell you, internet radio is certainly a blessing because we can basically talk about whatever we want.
Exactly.
And nobody can say nothing. But no, more stuff that's going on. On my way here, I passed by so much interesting things. So in Spark Hill, the John Paulding Fire Company is sponsoring a pumpkin sale.
Nice.
So go and support my fire department because if they don't have any money, my house burns down.
Listen, God bless all the firemen.
Yeah.
That's how we roll it.
Yeah, seriously.
Guys, if there's ever any type of fire department, wherever you are, whatever town you're in, whatever state you're in, okay? Always give to the fire department, whatever kind of fundraising things our firemen risk their lives for us.
Every day. Cheers to the fire department.
Cheers to the fire department.
We love you. And our police department and our EMTs.
And all of our animal shelters.
And, absolutely, the animal shelters.
The no-kill ones.
Yeah. And a
lot of our firemen and policemen and shelters and a lot of our community people are going to be with us this Saturday, November 28th? 26th?
Yes.
28th. For our 30th annual Halloween parade in Nyack.
Oh, that's going to be great, too.
Yeah,
I'll tell you something.
It starts at 3, I believe?
Yeah, 3 to 7:30.
Excellent.
And I'll be riding through it. I won't be marching.
Okay.
I won't have any costume on.
I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing.
This is certainly enough. We don't really need to put too much stuff to make this ugly.
Oh, stop. I've seen your baby pictures.
Oh, yeah. Believe me.
They're kind of cute.
You don't want to see my baby pictures. Although there are some actually that were taken that really show the real Spats.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
I got a picture cutting the lawn with my plastic lawnmower.
Oh, my God.
And another one where I'm just standing there with my hands down like this. Mm-hmm. And just protecting everything for future use.
You didn't want to be a soprano, huh?
No. Actually, when I was in school, I sang in the Glee Club. And I was in the soprano section.
Okay, that's
I
weird.
had a high
Weird.
voice,
That's
but
weird.
then things happened and my voice got deeper.
Oh, God. Thank God. No, I stayed a soprano.
Yes.
Although sometimes I get cast in plays where they want me to be like, a baritone. I'm like, listen, I still have my uterus. There's no way.
Oh,
okay?
boy. Yes.
I can't stand that. So.
So we're going to have a musical guest that we have every week, and this week I'm pleased to announce that we have Lee Reiser.
All right.
And Lee is going to do
Very
a
cool.
couple of Steely Dan tunes. Lee and I probably met each other about 37 years ago, but never knew who we were. We were in the same place, probably at the same time. And well, I'm talking about the office. It's basically across the street from our studio here.
Oh, okay.
Back in the 80s, I got there
I didn't
like
the
2
80s.
days after my 18th birthday, when you were allowed to go to bars at 18. The good old days. And a friend of mine told me, you got to come and check this place out in Nyack. It's called The Office. And they have this great rockabilly band playing there. And
Oh, cool.
They're called Finn and the Sharks, who we will have them either as a group or individually as our show progresses. So I went and checked them out, instantly fell in love with them. 2 weeks later, I started carrying their stuff, so I was like their roadie.
Nice.
Go in and out of the office from Main Street.
Cool.
And our guest Lee has sat in with members of that band. And let me tell you something. There is a lot of good talent in this town.
Excellent.
So,
Nice. Well, we have all the bands, all the comedy places. We have all the theaters.
This is a mini New York City.
We got the Elmwood Playhouse. We got the Nyack Village Theater. We got, God, even in the county, we got Antrim. We've got the Penguin Theater. All over.
There's always
everybody needs to express, and everybody's got to do their art thing, and it's so beautiful. And we have Shades Rep.
Yes, that's right.
As a matter of fact, I'm doing 2 shows over at Shades Rep.
Yeah. I heard you had a rehearsal last night.
Yeah. I'm doing a show called Goat Feed, which is going to be on the 11th in Irvington.
Ooh,
Yes.
beautiful Irvington. Actually,
So-
those towns over there in Westchester are beautiful. So you're going to do...
Yeah. And then I'm doing a show called The Burning of New York, which is an original piece by Sam Harps.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm doing a show here at Nyack Village Theater.
Well, you're a pretty busy
Am
girl.
I allowed to say it?
Oh, here?
I'm not sure if we're totally cast yet for that one.
Oh, I'll just do several parts. I don't care.
We need if there's guys out there that
Well,
want to.
well, you're looking at one of them right behind
We
you.
need some newspaper men.
Well,
Oh.
there's someone right behind you who would probably love
I
to
can
get
carry
in-
a newspaper.
Well,
to get into acting.
You know,
Aren't you playing like Igor, Ernie, Harvey, Herman,
Harvey or somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be an Ernie or a
Jedediah?
Harvey. Jedediah sounds good. I could probably even spell it.
I
I
can't
have
spell
to.
that shit. So
So
But-
that's going to be fun. So,
Yes.
yeah, folks, I mean, let me tell you. You come into this county...
and it's full of really cool
I
stuff.
mean, really. I mean, we have amazing artists. As a matter of fact, in this building right here, we have David Klugman, who's a painter. And he. Let me tell you something, folks. The hallways here are beautifully displayed with his stuff.
Oh, his stuff is gorgeous.
And I'm sure that 1 or 2 pieces will be in my house very shortly.
Oh, excellent. So come on down to Rockland County, come to Nyack, go to Suffern, go to Gardnerville, Haverstraw, you name it, anywhere.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Great stuff. Great theater, great live music. If you're a musician and you want to come down, there's open mic nights all over the place.
Also, I wanted to mention, after the Halloween parade this Saturday on the 28th, here at the Nyack Village Theater, we're having a party. And anyone who knows me knows who's going to be baking.
Yes.
And what kind of things am I going to be baking? Use your imagination.
She slips a lot with the alcohol. So
Yeah, you know,
if there's
three-
anything in there that's got a little bit, it's like, oops.
Yeah, well, I always had trouble with math.
Right.
3 tablespoons sometimes turns into 2 cups. I can't
Well,
help it.
oops. They're just
Nobody's complaining.
no.
It's
We're not
the oops
complaining.
factor.
It's phenomenal stuff.
So, also, Louie, our
Yes.
latest invention for we can't. All right, I'm gonna warn you. It's a little bit dirty.
Oh, boy.
But we're all adults. Who gives a flying shit?
Right.
Okay. Louie and I came up with a new fast food restaurant that combines food and sex, and we call it the Food and Fuck.
Yeah, you ready? Oh boy.
Listen, I have no filter. I have ADHD,
No,
and I'm off my meds, so
she's off
I
her
just don't
meds.
care.
We got wine.
I'm
we've
too
got-
old, and I'm going through menopause, so I'm a woman on the edge.
Oh boy!
So
And
I
hurry
just
up
don't
with
care.
it already, will you? Jeez, I mean, gosh, I don't want to be sitting here watching this happen all.
Well,
all,
if it comes, sometimes it's a choice between sex or a bag of chips, and God help me, I sometimes want the bag of chips. I'm sure most of you women can identify with that. And if it's called menopause, how come women get it?
Right.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
I can't stand that.
Yeah.
Like, hello, we do have the vote.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm not going to argue. I'm sitting next to a pretty
Nah.
girl over here. Hey, look.
I'm a Leo.
And
He's not going to argue with a Leo.
She's built pretty good. If I say the wrong thing, I might just get a right hook.
Nah, I wouldn't
right.
hurt you.
Oh, okay.
No,
All
not
right.
unless you pay me for it and ask for it.
Oh boy.
Hey, some people like never mind. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, I do want to thank you because, as you can hear, I don't know if you can or not.
You're not feeling too well.
I'm a little on the tail end of being under the weather. It started on Sunday actually, and it's Wednesday,
God.
and I pretty much filtered through it. But I had the glorious pleasure of medicating myself with some homemade chicken soup. And
Yes, when I make chicken soup, I make a vat of it, and I give it out to, like, everybody I know.
everybody here,
Here, take it
have
before
some.
it goes bad. Put it in the
Have some.
refrigerator. Go,
Don't
go,
worry,
go.
it probably doesn't taste good, even though it's like when
But
I have it.
I didn't have time to make the matzo balls, so I have to
No.
make a new batch.
No,
Listen-
it
listen to
was chickens without balls.
Yeah, but people love my balls. I keep a few sets around. My brass ones are in the freezer, but let me tell you, people come from all around for my balls.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Hey, if you can't talk dirty, you just can't talk at all.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
So we have an artist in here, David Klugman, but
I haven't met him yet.
whose birthday is it today?
Ah, yes, today. Check this out, okay? And I believe it's at 1881. If I'm wrong, you can call in and say, hey, you're wrong.
He's old.
Yeah,
He's not around though.
I don't think so. Today is Pablo Picasso's birthday.
Pablo Picasso.
PP, baby.
He's good. He's good. I have one of his lithos in my. I own one of his lithos.
Lithograph. You're not talking lithium, you're talking lithograph.
Study for Guernsey. Hand signed, numbered.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it from a.
That's sweet.
I got it at the Pearl River Hilton. They were having an auction of items that were seized during drug raids.
Oh, wow.
So they had
Brush that cocaine off and look
they
at the
had
picture.
that. Yeah, the cocaine. They didn't auction that off, unfortunately. They did auction off the stuff in the house, and one of them was a Picasso.
Nice.
So I'm sitting there in the audience, and I'm bidding on it, and they're, and it's getting up there a little bit, and I'm saying,
More than $20, I'm cheap.
Hopefully somebody's going to outbid me, because now we're getting to some serious cash.
You got to put that on your credit card.
And I know. And it got up to, I'm not going to mention it because you might find it in my house. So I won it, and I'm starting to get a little flow of adrenaline, because now I'm saying to myself, I can't believe I just freaking did this.
That's so cool.
And I like padded everything in the back of the car
You child-proofed
to drive it
You baby-proofed
home, and it was raining that day.
Oh my God.
So I'm like running into the house, getting like 6 garbage bags so that I could go this way and that way and this way and that way, so that I could get it into the house safe.
Now tell me something with an art auction. Do you take the piece home the day that you win the bid when you go to the?
Oh, yeah.
I've never been to an auction, so I don't know.
Yeah. They expect you to take it because this was in a hotel, so it wasn't rent. It's not like an auction house or anything. So you've got to pay for it and you got to take it that day.
Do they at least give you options?
Well,
you could probably come like a card.
Well, either card or cash.
Okay.
I'm sure they prefer cash, but I wasn't carrying that much around with me.
Oh, hell no.
So,
that's beautiful. I love Picasso stuff. Sometimes I don't understand Picasso stuff.
He's a little off the wall.
There's an eyeball here, an arm there. It kind of... Sometimes some of his work, and I mean no disrespect, but sometimes some of his work looks like it's, I don't know, been through a blender. Like, or car crash or something, because I'm like, what?
They are a little... obscure-looking pieces.
Sometimes it gets a little, but I can understand it's because you got to get into the artist's mind. What was going through his head when he,
Well, he must have been tripping a lot. That's all I can think of.
He's been tripping more than Van Gogh.
No,
Dumbass cuts his ear off. I'm sorry. I wouldn't cut anything off for anybody.
A fun fact, actually, about Picasso is that his grandson rented from me.
Oh, nice. I keep saying nice. Everything is nice. It's beautiful.
We owned a townhouse in the village.
That's the one you were telling me about. Okay.
And Picasso's grandson rented our first floor. And when he was out, I was just like kind of looking around, seeing if there was anything that he left that I could, like an eraser or something.
I mean, did you ever get a chance to speak with him?
No, I didn't. I never saw. We were silent partners in the house.
Okay. So
what else is going on? What are you mad at? What do did you drive behind slow people today on the road? Did people not use their signal?
Oh, God. Well, that happens all the time.
I'm telling you.
Don't get angry with me. But it's two types of people that do this. They go from the left lane all the way to the right lane to get to the exit that they have to, and then they almost cause a car crash.
Oh.
Okay. And they don't look. They think, okay, there's two types of people. If you're pissed, I'm sorry. But like I said, I'm a woman on the edge. There's the Hasidics and there's the people from New Jersey. God help them both, because if I have to get out of my car and beat them, I will. They almost caused a car crash. And
yeah. Well,
I'm driving on the Palisades Parkway, and I'm in my lane. I'm in the middle lane. Some car, bam, all the way over from the left lane, just goes over, and what is that?
Yeah, well,
and I've had that with both types of people. Those experience, and what are you doing?
Yeah,
or the people that just back out of a parking lot.
Oh, I love those.
And they think, the world has to watch out for me. Don't make me get out of my car and beat you, because I will.
All right. So I guess automobile stuff.
Oh my God! What about people that drive?
With me too.
People
I gotta
who drive
tell you,
stupid.
I tell
they
you,
almost cause an accident and piss me the hell off. I mean, don't you look where you're going?
No.
Don't you care?
No. Today actually, in my book.
What if a little kid ran out in the middle of the road? I see people driving through parking lots at like 50 miles an hour.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm not. I never do that.
I'm like, what are you, an asshole?
Today for me was everybody drive 20 miles an hour under the speed limit day.
Oh, I hate that too.
And so I'm rushing to get here because by the time by the time I get out of work, and I got to take Max out for his walk, and because if I don't, the house is a mess. So, and he's home all day by himself.
Yeah, and he'll let you know.
Poor guy. I got cameras in the house so I can keep an eye on him.
Yeah, we do.
I check on my phone.
We like to see,
I look at it. First, he's laying on the couch this way. Then he's laying on the couch that way. Then he's laying on the chair.
Do you leave music on for him? Because I leave music on.
Well, no, I actually leave the news on so he hears people talking.
See, my dogs are more into music.
Yeah.
From the time they were like puppies, they like classical music. They like jazz and swing, and
like
Broadway show tunes. They like all that, and sometimes they like the cartoons. I used to put SpongeBob on. They like SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Did you know? Fun fact about SpongeBob.
Fun fact time.
One thing about Italians, and I'm sure
Hungarians.
She looks Italian anyway.
Yeah, I said I'm Italian through injection.
We can start a conversation and then branch it out like 18 different ways,
and then come back, pull it all in.
Oh, not me.
You just go off on tangents?
Eventually I completely forget about where the hell I started, because
honey, that's age. It's okay. I walk into him and go, what the hell did I come in here for?
Oh, gosh.
And I just had the thought.
Oh, I did that a couple of times today. I started something and then I just like paused, and I'm like, what am I doing?
If I tell you how many times a day I go,
I don't know if it's
hell
the
was I
pot
doing?
or if it's my age, or both.
It's my age because I don't smoke pot.
Or both. I'm not sure.
I'm crazy enough without.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, but you cook like you smoke.
I know. I cook a lot. I'm always
because
cooking.
The stuff that she makes, I'm telling you something, makes a munchie craver.
It's Munchie's heaven.
It satisfies you to no end.
It's the pothead's dream, I guess. Because that's my therapy. I cook a lot. I bake a lot because when I'm stressed out, I do that.
Yeah.
And I can't just cook for like 1 or 2 people. I have to cook for like a small army or else it's no good. But that's the Jewish mother in me.
Right.
And even if you're full, I'm giving you a plate of something because you have to eat.
And the Italian man in me eats it.
And the Italians do it too, Italian mothers.
Oh, forget it. You're
hungry? No, I just ate. I'll fix the plate anyway.
Here's a big platter. I just ate, Grandma. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean you're not hungry?
Or,
what, are you sick?
No, Grandma
what, you don't feed this kid?
Grandma fed you all the time, and she also gave you the little handshake when nobody was looking with like a 10.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. My
know?
Grandparents on my mother's side, these are the Jewish side. This is what I grew up with. My grandmother would give me $5. Here, don't tell your grandfather. And then my grandfather would come to me. Here, he'd give me $5. Don't tell your grandmother. And this would go on for a series. Here, let me see what I have in my wallet. I would come back from a visit with my grandparents. Nobody told anybody anything. It was like a silent auction or whatever it was. And I'd be like friggin' rich as shit. It would be great.
Well, yeah, I had a very generous, $5 here.
$10
here, $10
here.
Shh, don't say nothing. That was Grandma's.
Don't
Nonna.
say anything.
No, in Italian we call her Nonna.
Nonna.
We call her Nonna.
Nonna?
Yeah.
Like Stregonona, like the book, Stregonona.
Okay.
I used to work in the children's section of the Nyack Library years ago, and there's a book called Stregonona. I'm sure you guys know it. And there's a couple of different stories of Stregonona, where she makes the big pot of spaghetti because she's magic, and then she tells her apprentice not to mess with her spells, and he gets into her spell because she goes to visit, and then he does the spell to make spaghetti, but he ends up making so much spaghetti he goes all through the town, and everybody
gets spaghetti.
But Stregonona comes back and she's all pissed off at him. She goes, "You damn fool!" Well, I'm just Reader's Digest version.
Grandma said, "Damn fool."
Well, no, she said a couple of basta finito.
Oh, okay.
Fangul, all that shit.
Yeah.
And she made him eat all the spaghetti, and then he got like a little bloated and stuff, and had to take a Pepto-Bismol. I don't know what the hell happened in the ending, but there's a couple of stories in Stregonona. Nonna means grandma, right?
Yeah. And Glemma is great grandma. I had one of those too. We were afraid of her though.
Did she get the spoon?
No, she was missing a leg.
Oh.
And
okay.
that's my mom had the same thing. It was some kind of circulatory thing, but Glemma was sitting in I remember she was sitting in a chair outside my front door.
Did she take her leg off and throw it at you?
No, back then they didn't have artificial legs.
Oh,
this was
okay,
like 1967. They had them, but you had to probably either have money or whatever. So she had like this thing that whatever, just hung out of her pants. And me and my cousins were peeking behind the bushes and staring at her.
You're such an ass. You were an ass as a kid.
My mother says, "What are you guys doing?" And I think my cousin Gabriel said, or one of us said, "We're waiting for her to die."
Oh my God! What the hell?
Because she looked so old, we didn't know what the hell anybody that old looked like.
Oh
I mean, she looked like she was just like, So we're just staring at her.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
It is. It really is.
I wish she would have had a prosthetic like that, and she would have taken it off and thrown it at you.
Oh boy!
My God!
I tell you, So where you see now? Remember when I told you about branching off?
Yes, branching off.
What was our original?
We're talking
topic?
about food again.
It's always about food.
I know. What did I make today? Oh, did I tell you about I made the Grand Marnier cake.
Yes.
Again,
Grandma. Oops.
Oops! It was the oops factor with me again, but it came out really good. And I made another carrot cake, like a quick bread, but I put dates in it too because like raisins and carrots and all that fun stuff. It came out really good, and the texture came out good. And if you warm that cake up and you have it with some vanilla ice cream or some pumpkin spice ice cream, that's the shit.
Spice.
Let me tell you. Yeah, you want that.
Pumpkin spice everything.
No, I'm not into pumpkin spice everything. The latte, frappo, mocha, steamed, soy, I don't know what the hell they order.
No, whatever happens to just all right. Coffee,
give me a
juice.
freaking cup of coffee.
You know.
I know.
I mean, that is mocha this and
latte that and chai
you go to
with
Starbucks.
soy and steam it and sit on it and fart on it. Oh, please, I
got to pay $6 for a cup of coffee because it
said Starbucks on it. It's
it has Starbucks on it, and it was grown from some kind of magical bean that probably comes from
Jack and the Beanstalk.
You know, I mean, Jesus, for crying out loud. $6 for coffee. Really?
I spend that. I make them give me
look
$6.
Look at an old movie. They paid a nickel.
I know.
And it was good stuff.
That's what we should bring back. Speaking of nickel.
What, nickel coffee?
No. We should bring back... I told you about my idea. I'm not going to say it on here because if someone
the fast food place?
No, that's... No. I want to bring back the automat. With the sandwiches.
Yes.
Okay. So if you're at like a diner and you're sitting at the counter and you don't have a lot of time, you put like whatever. Now we can make it $1 because inflation. You can't make it a nickel.
Dollar sandwiches.
Yeah, you get the coins or the whatever, and then you sandwiches. And if you want whatever, like mini vending machines right on the counter. It's so cool. The automat.
We had one of those at one of my jobs. A job that I had. We had it was a food vending machine. That I guess they came in every day. I hope.
Don't they have those
there
at
would
the
be like
hospitals?
half sandwiches and a piece of pie, or a tub of Jello, or pudding, or some kind of
You know what my favorite pudding is? Butterscotch. I love butterscotch. I am a butterscotch nut. But it looks so nasty. It looks like dragon vomit. I can't deal with it. It's disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, but I love the taste of butterscotch. So.
So do I.
So I have to make something, but can't believe I haven't made anything butterscotch yet.
Neither can I, as a matter of fact. Now that you're mentioning it, if you like it so much.
I know. I'm going to probably
You never have to convince me about butterscotch.
Oh, my God. And it has one of my favorite words in it. One again. Booze. Scotch. I don't even drink that much. I have wine, and that's it. And people, if I drank as much as I spoke about drinking, adding booze to this and that, I'd have to go somewhere.
Oh, well, I got one of my coworkers. I work in a place where everybody's very friendly with each other. Nobody wants to strangle each other or nothing like that.
Wow, that's unusual.
So I have a coworker from Bosnia.
Oh.
And he brought me a bottle of Bosnian plum brandy, which it's only 40 proof. No, 80 proof.
Only?
80 proof.
Only 80 proof.
80 proof, 40% alcohol.
So the proof.
I
and
took
then
a
it's
shot.
Half, if it's 80 proof, then it's half of that.
Half of the proof
okay.
is.
See, I don't know.
The alcohol content.
Okay, I
Really?
understand. No, I didn't know that. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
So you just drank. Didn't matter.
Hell yeah.
Didn't matter what it was. Give me this proof. Grain alcohol. That's the stuff.
Moonshine? You talking about moonshine?
That's the shit.
I've never
We're talking
tasted
about
moonshine.
like 180 proof.
No, I'm a wine person. I love.
You gotta mix it with something. Because
I love Chianti. I love a Merlot. I'm not into white wine. And I'll tell you a funny story why.
Why?
About 4,000 years ago, when I was 16, I was at this benefit party, and Liza Minnelli was there. And I was 16, and I was drinking white wine. And she was drinking, and we got like, I don't know what I know I got plastered. I'm not going to say that she did. I don't want to do defamation of character or her to be angry with me.
Oh, everybody's suing everybody. Go ahead.
So I'm not going to say it, but she was delightful, first of all. I was in awe of Liza Minnelli.
Oh, wow.
I love Liza. Liza's my girl.
Liza's amazing. Liza's amazing.
But I remember getting very, very drunk on white wine. And then I got home and it wasn't very pleasant.
No,
We'll just
well.
put it that way. And till this day, I cannot
Yeah.
even smell white wine.
Really? Oh, yeah, I'm like that with gin.
Okay.
I can't smell gin anymore. If I do, it's right to the porcelain.
Yes, the porcelain goddess and I.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I can't.
But
What? Go!
nothing.
Hot off the press.
Uh-oh.
Hot off the press, what's going on?
Breaking news. Today in history, October 25th. Birthday. We did that. Who?
Katy
Who?
Perry.
It's Katy Perry's
it's
birthday
Katy
today.
Perry's
and
birthday,
she's so young. She
too.
was born in 84. Oh my God. What is she, like 12 now
you
or something?
poor
I didn't
little-
say I was good
you
at math.
Poor little baby.
No, happy birthday, Katy
Yeah,
Perry.
no, really. Happy
What
birthday,
is?
Katy.
In 1764, John Adams marries Abigail Smith.
Oh, well, hey.
Hey, does it get any better than that?
We have
Me,
it.
as a person who likes to cook, who catered it? Who catered that affair?
I'll do this one because I
Okay,
like
this is
music.
your thing. This is his thing.
Music is my
Go
thing.
ahead, Spatzela. I knew I'd make you Yiddish one day.
Actually, it was Domenici.
Domenici.
Yeah.
I think
tried.
I like Spatzela.
Spatula? Yeah, but isn't that like how you flip burgers?
No, that's a spatula.
I know.
All right, keep drinking.
All right. In music, today, in 1980, Australian rock gods, AC/DC, earned their first top 40 hit with "You Shook Me All Night Long."
Well, hello.
I'll tell you something.
Shake it, baby.
AC/DC, as far as an owner of a sports car, as an owner of a convertible, when you blast, when you're going to go for a cruise, or when you're going to snail that gas pedal and just nice and slow, and then punch it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
AC/DC better be on, because when you hit 100, you want to shook yourself all night long. And what do we got here in sports?
Try that shit on a Ducati.
Oh boy, no.
That's awesome,
No motorcycles for me.
Oh, I love motorcycles.
I'll stick with 4 wheels. I'd kill myself on one of those.
No.
All right, there you go.
I know nothing about wrestling. To me, it's just overgrown guys with all these muscles, doing this silly, whatever the hell it is. Some dude named Dan Gable. He was born in 1948.
Well.
I don't know who he is. I apologize, Dan Gable. Happy birthday, Bubby.
Happy birthday.
I just don't know about
wrestling. My brother Jim, he was one of our guests not too long ago. Him and I used to go to the Garden once a month on a Tuesday.
The Secret Garden? That's a musical.
The
Sorry.
Magic
Broadway.
Garden. The Magic Garden. To see wrestling, professional wrestling. Chief Jay Strongbow, Andre the Giant, all these people. We had a blast.
Cool. Now, boxing I can deal with.
No.
I mean,
none of that.
I watched it once. I can't say I can deal with. I apologize. That's not what I saw it once. I saw boxing, and it kind of horrified me. The only way that I actually got through it is because my grandmother, Grandma Barbara, my Hungarian grandma, she loved boxing because her brother Nick was the Hungarian boxing champion.
Really?
I think in 1922 or something like that. And I have a picture of him.
I had
boxing.
I had Rock'em Sock'em robots.
I had Gnip Gnop.
Oh, I remember that.
And my mother never let me get a light bright.
No.
You set a fire, you burn yourself.
Oh boy.
But the best one was from my mom. You could be doing whatever you were doing. Okay, this is Jewish mother alert. Back in my day, whatever you did, be careful. You don't do that. You'll take your eye out.
Oh, you lose your eye and everything.
You could be eating a sandwich. You could be eating a grilled cheese sandwich. You'll take your eye out. You'll take your eye out. Oh my God, you'll take your eye out. And then 70,000 oives and davening and all that. And then whatever it was, if you were walking, be careful. You'll trip. You'll scrape your knee. You'll get a disease. It'll set and you'll die.
That's it. Or don't make a face like that. It'll freeze in that.
Yes. Don't cross your eyes. They'll stay that way.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh. I need some relief. No.
So, go ahead. Fart.
No.
Okay, then don't.
I need musical relief.
Musical relief. Yes, we do.
Well, folks,
our wonderful, beautiful
it gives
guest.
me extremely great pleasure to introduce to you somebody who I probably met, like I said, years back, and now it's 37 years later, and we probably changed a little bit.
And I just had the honor and the pleasure of meeting this gentleman tonight.
He's really fantastic. He's going to do a couple of tributes for you. His name is Lee Reiser, and
should I tell Mr. Reiser who he reminds me of?
Oh yes. Oh, before you actually see what Lee looks like.
Okay. Now this is
Cynthia
actually,
over here.
This is a compliment.
Told me she reminded him. He reminded her of somebody because of the way he looked, and I said no. Don't tell him yet, because we want the audience to capture the expression on his face.
Okay.
When they
no, I meant it
when
as
they say it's all.
It's a compliment
because it's certainly a compliment.
The gentleman who he reminds me of, just looks wise, okay, is one of my favorite. I mean, I loved watching this man. You kind of look like and remind me of Foster Brooks, except you're sober. Except you're sober, but that's a compliment because
it's probably just the beard. Foster he's one of my favorite comedians of all time by far.
And if you want a second one, you do look like a sea captain, which is also because it reminds you of the song Calypso by John Denver, which is one of my favorite.
Well, we're going to be talking to Lee, and actually water does have something to do with his repertoire.
Wonderful. So, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Lee Reiser.
Hi, everybody. It's my tribute to Walter Becker. Way back when, in 67, I was a dandy, a gal Mackay. Sweet things from Boston, so young and willing. Put down to Scarsdale, but where the hell am I? Hey, 19, we can't dance together. We can't talk it out. Please take me along when you slide on down. 19, that's Aretha Franklin. She don't remember the Queen of Soul. Hard times with bones and soul survivors. She thinks I'm crazy, but I'm just a growing old. Hey, 19, we can't dance together. No, we can't talk at all. Please take me along when you slide on down.
My road instincts kicked in.
The Cuervo gold,
Too much.
the fine Colombian, make tonight a wonderful thing. Say it again. The Cuervo gold, the fine Colombian, make tonight a wonderful thing. Hey, 19, we can't dance together. We can't talk at all. Please take me along when you slide on down. it a little lower.
All right.
All right. Very cool.
Hey, look out! The phone's ringing.
Thanks for the save. The string,
Oh,
like,
yeah, you
falling,
know,
like the guitar's falling down.
Oh, my roadie instinct kicked in, so I had to run over there and
So I'm
fix
like,
it.
What do I do now?
I saw that look of panic
I'm going like,
on your face.
Yes.
Lee, do you remember Ira Hedges?
I remember Ira.
Ira.
Wasn't he married to Betty?
No, Ira's married to Cindy.
He is
Ira-
not. I never saw the man in my life.
Ira, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because Ira was the lead guitarist in Finn and the Sharks. And I want to just tell you a very quick...
I thought it was Billy Ruth.
Well, Billy and Ira. Actually, Ira was the rhythm guitarist. But Ira had some leads in a couple of their bigger, a couple of their big songs. And as a roadie, when I worked with them, you're going to get a kick out of this being a guitar player. He broke a string while he was on stage.
Oh, this is a great story.
And I was their roadie. So when he broke the string, he handed me the guitar to change it for him. And I didn't know that you're supposed to turn the volume control knob all the way up on the tuner when you change a string and tune the guitar. So I gave it to him completely out of tune.
You
And
knew he was going.
he was just about to do a lead in one of their biggest songs at the Left Bank in Mount Vernon. And he realized that the guitar was completely out of tune like 5 seconds before his lead.
Oh, no.
And the look of panic on his face. And I thought I did a great job. I didn't know what, I didn't know what the hell So he could only play the lead that is like very versatile on one string because it was the only one that he could pick out of. And he comes to me after the gig and he says, "What are you trying to fucking sabotage me?" I'm like, "Sorry, Junior." So anyway, I'm sorry.
The moral of the story is...
The moral of the story is make sure you know what the fuck you're doing before you do anything.
No, the moral of the story is don't ever let him tune the guitar.
We call it a teachable moment.
Yeah, that was a teachable
teachable moment.
So you have another tune for us?
Yeah, I got another one for you.
Excellent.
This one, that first one was probably Walter's favorite song. This one,
Yeah.
also one of them.
Oh, fantastic.
This one's a little more complicated. This is the day of the expanding man. Shape is my shape, there where I used to stand. It seems like only yesterday. Casey while rambling, while gambling, it's all in the past. Call me a fool, say it's a crazy scheme. This one's for real, I've already bought the dream. So useless to ask me why. Throw a kiss and say goodbye. Make it this time. Ready to cross that fine line. Learn to work the saxophone. I play just what I feel. Drink scotch whiskey all night long. And die behind the wheel. They got a name for the winners in the world. I want a name when I lose. Call Alabama the Crimson Tide. Call me Deacon Blues, Deacon Blues. This is for me, the essence of true romance. Sharing the things we know and love. Those are my kind. Ramblers, or gamblers. I crawl like a viper through the suburban streets. Make love to these women, languid and bittersweet. Right when the sun goes down, cover every game and town. World of my own, making my home sweet home. Learn to work the saxophone. I just wanna feel, drink Scotch whiskey all night long. Die behind the wheel, they got a name for the winners of the world. I want a name when I lose. They call Alabama the Crimson Tide. Call me Deep Blues, Deep This is the night of the expanding land. Take one last drag as I approach the stand. Cried when I wrote this song. Sue me if I play too long. Brother is free. Be what I want to be. Learn to work the saxophone. I just wanna be. Drink Scotch whiskey all night long. Die behind the wheel, they got a name for the winners of the world. I want a name when I lose. Call Alabama the Crimson Tide. Call me Deacon Blues, Deacon Blues.
All right.
When I tell you that there is talent in this town, was I kidding or what?
That was
Come on.
great.
Lee, come
Thank
on
you
over. Have a
so
seat.
much. Come on
Have
over.
a seat. Come on over. Let's talk a bit.
Okay.
That was, look.
Thanks
We
for
are-
taking my butt on the first song.
Let me tell you something, folks. We must be we're one of the luckiest people
We are.
around
We're
here to
very
have
lucky.
talent like this.
Thank you so much.
Really, really, Lee.
And I love your shirt.
Oh,
Don't call me Jimmy Buffett.
oh,
No, no.
I'm Lee,
No.
I'm Lee Buffet.
Louie Buffet, Lee Buffet. Lee.
That's great.
So, like I said, about 37 years ago, I guess, we probably ran into each other at one point or another in this musical town of Nyack that we have here.
Yes, many points.
Eastwicks, we
Yeah.
had.
Well, I worked with Jimmy, as I said. Jim
Yeah,
Finnan,
Jim Finnan.
Yeah, we had a tuba going. We did a lot of original English wave, Beatles
Uh-huh.
and Everly Brothers, and
Yes, I
that's who
could.
taught me how to sing. Those
Yeah.
two groups.
Do
right
you
there.
write music as well?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that's great. Do you have any? Do you
I would
have
love
any,
to hear an original piece someday, or
Well,
whatever, you know.
we've got a little bit of time before the show is over for Lee. to do
Yeah,
some of his
I would
stuff.
love to hear something original.
So, I know
if you
Different
are-
genre.
That's
different
okay.
genre. Hey,
Yeah.
you know, but first of all, you did a couple of Steely Dan, tunes, which, let me tell you, if you're gonna pick a tribute or a cover or anything like that, whatever not of course, of your own stuff, but you're going to want to play something that people might be familiar with. You picked Steely Dan, and
does it get any better?
Does it really get any better than? Let me see what you have to say. It doesn't
get any more difficult because their songs are very complex.
Yeah.
And it's really a challenge. And you know, I've been playing guitar since 1955.
Wow.
I started when I was 7 years old. And I took formal lessons, and until the age of 16, and then I sort of like took it on my own and had a band career and a solo career, and I toured all around. But you know, the thing is that people love their songs, but they never get to hear them out live.
Right.
Even with a band. Now, if you're doing that, like, I get a lot of compliments because it's acoustic guitar, and I try to cover all the chords, the bass, and the melody, and the singing, and all that.
It sounds so beautiful with acoustic.
Right. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of acoustic piano,
I love acoustic too.
Everything. I don't like all this
I
electronic
practice at least an hour a night
garbage.
before I go to bed. The guitar's right there by the bed. I pick it up. I play until I'm exhausted.
That's
and
your baby.
And I go to sleep.
Yeah. Well,
every night.
Well, to tell you something, I'm very happy that that's what you do, because I really enjoy listening to it. And as you said, Steely Dan is not something that anybody can just pick up a guitar and play, you know, because you want to make...
It's not do-re-mi.
No. You don't want to make, you know, they were... Becker and Fagen were
Donald
geniuses.
Fagen.
They were geniuses.
Oh, yes.
I had the, as a matter of fact, I don't know if I don't think I mentioned it to you, at a midnight ramble up in Woodstock at one of Levon Helm's studio rambles. A friend of mine introduced me to Donald Fagen, who played up there.
Sweet.
And actually, we're going to have him as a guest one time, I'm sure. Eric Lawrence.
Yeah, I know Eric.
I know Eric.
I'm sure you know Eric.
I know Eric even.
Because you both are exceptional musicians, and you're in a different class of musicians.
He's very classy.
He is classy. Oh,
like
Lee is classy. Lee and I became Facebook friends not too long ago.
Oh, I'll have to friend you on Facebook now.
Oh, absolutely. And we connected right away.
We have a similar sense of humor.
Yeah.
Oh, then we should get along great, because if it's as sick as mine, then you're good.
We connected right away, and we exchanged numbers right away, because we knew that we were on the same level as far as
craziness.
Craziness definitely.
No. Appreciation of
and appreciation of good writing and everything. But you know, writing music and playing music is a talent that not many people are blessed. You are one of them for sure.
Well, there's a difference between having a true talent and having a hobby. Doing it as a hobby,
Well, that's what I was just about to lead into, because you know, we're new at this talk show shit.
Have another glass of wine.
So
yes, have another glass.
Sometimes it's a little hard to learn how to transition into something, but now we're going from the hobby part.
The music part to the hobby
part. From the music into the hobby.
It's okay, Louie. You're okay.
And Lee, I want to mention that you said you have a interest in kayaking.
Yes.
Yeah, what is that?
Okay, I am a coastal kayak instructor with the American Canoe Association. And I'm also a number of boards in New York City for kayak clubs. I have a pool program every winter, and I've made 20 other instructors out of that program.
Oh, wow.
And what we're trying to do is increase the safety, because people are out there dying. People don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared to do a kayak or canoe.
Oh, I won't get into a kayak.
When you come into my class, you're going to learn, and the first thing we teach you to do is go upside down with a spray skirt on, pull the skirt off, and get out, which is really pretty easy. It sounds really scary, and to some people it is.
What?
What if you can't open
Being
your
without
eyes
a
underwater?
skirt?
It's only
being without a skirt. That
matter.
doesn't sound like it would be too.
It doesn't matter. You just feel your way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really not.
Both my daughters are excellent swimmers, and so am I. I just can't open my eyes.
We have this thing going on. I'm also, because I do the pool program and I support all the kayaking clubs in New York City, I'm the ACA Director of Recreation Promotion for the Atlantic Division. And this is the largest division in the ACA. We also, the club I belong to, Yonkers Paddling and Rowing Club, also sponsors the Manhattan Circumnavigation, We had 160 kayakers going around Manhattan, all 30 miles last year.
Wow.
160. And we have chase boats and safety boats, and we have people on jet skis, and it's all permits with the Coast Guard. And we already started a month after the last one, which was July, well, actually September we started to do the one for next year. We're having it, I think it's August 4th of next year.
Uh-huh.
Wow. See, I told you, Captain.
And now they're all coming from all over the world.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Well, yeah.
Well, that should say something about
So
what you're doing.
It's a really great program, and
It's because of you. That's fantastic.
yeah. Well,
You should be very proud and very happy.
I am. There's a lot of hardworking people in Yonkers.
Yeah.
And they deserve a lot of credit too. But
Absolutely.
this
But
is how I contribute and give back to society. It's all volunteer.
Here's an example of the multi-talented. Not only do they have talent and musical talent, but they also have compassion, and what they put into their own music, they also express in other ways. And this is a perfect example of not just doing something for yourself, but giving, being grateful at the fact that you have this talent. So why not spread your, exactly. Writing music is one aspect of the creativity that you have in your brain. So when you have that, you can spread it out to something else. Folks, man, I mean, this is great, and I'm really happy to have you do that.
I have ties to Nyack. I'm actually helping the town here put the kayak place down at the
kayak in Nyack.
Yeah,
are they still there?
No, they're down at Bird Street. They're having they have people coming in and taking trips, and so I'm doing that. And I also have some past ties that I directed and produced and cast a roadshow of Jesus Christ Superstar.
Wow!
Right over where Turriello's used to be.
On the other corner.
It was a dance studio up there, and I had 27 people from the ages of 17 to 27. And some of them, David Snyder was in that. And just a lot of people from Nye, Peter Yellen, and all people from Rockland County.
Yeah.
And mostly in New Jersey.
One of my favorite songs is from that show.
Pirate road companies.
Yeah. Wow.
So, we had a lot of fun. We used to meet at OD's and have pizza, and then we'd get on a bus, and we'd all be drinking and passing around the ceremonial.
Yeah.
The
ceremonial.
Never mind.
Yeah, it was a photograph of Jesus. Right?
Yes.
The ceremonial photo of Jesus. Do we have time for another one, Lee?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Come on up there and.
While he's setting up, I want to tell you.
Hey, where's he going?
I want to tell you one thing. I want to tell.
All right. Cynthia wants to tell me something.
No, I want to. I went to my favorite lunch place.
Oh, here we go.
No, not here we go. This is fantastic.
No. Seriously, listen to this because they deserve every bit of credit.
Well, there's a couple places that. I went to my favorite lunch spot today, Ramona's, and the chef Chris Vitale. He makes this French grilled cheese. It's brie, melted brie, and he has this apricot sauce that he puts on it on a baguette. Oh my God!
Yeah.
And he made this butternut squash soup. Oh my God!
Wow.
Oh, it was Ramona's, 11 Strawtown Road, West Nyack. I'm telling you guys, go there.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's friendly. It's nice. The chef,
Will you
Chris,
take me
he's
one
amazing.
day?
I will take everybody one day. I will be like the Pied Piper, only I will not bring mice into the establishment.
All right.
And I'm going tonight to dinner at my favoriteest place in the whole world. My favorite Italian restaurant. I'm going to Amici's, and you can see because I'm wearing the T-shirt.
Yep.
I love Amici's. They're
Is that what it says?
Yes. Amici's.
All right.
They're awesome. And I can't wait because I'm so hungry. I'm going to have the chicken parm and eggplant parm. And I get gluten-free pasta.
Oh,
Penne
boy.
in a garlic and oil. Oh, my God.
All right, folks, we're going to close the show out. We want to thank you all for listening again. We just had one hell of a freaking great time. What about you?
I had a wonderful time.
You did?
Yes, I had a
Okay.
fantastic time.
Well, our guest, Lee Reiser, was phenomenal, and there's no better way to close out the show than to have one more from
Yes.
Nyack's, actually Chestnut Ridge, right?
I live in
Chestnut Ridge. He's Rockland. That's all good enough for us.
And
Folks, We'll see you next week.
Yes, please join us next week when we'll have George Homan and Ed Day on. Talking about what they're running for, election, re-election, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to vote November 7th, really important. Don't think if you don't vote that it won't matter. It will matter, okay?
It will.
And we were going to start our first episode of Ask Aunt B. So get those letters in. Get those letters in. Aunt B will answer any question you have as long as it's kind of clean. It can't be super disgusting, okay?
No, I'll save that one for me.
So you can write us, or you could go into the chat room, which is on, if you click the left-hand side of our website, or you can give us a call at 353-2910. I'm Cynthia Hoover Paoli again. I'm Italian through injection.
I'm Louie Spats, Domenici, LSD, and I'm Italian through that.
Conception. Oh my gosh. All right, Louie, we don't give you any more wine.
Thank you. All right, folks.
Lee Reiser.
Lee Reiser.
It's a song I wrote in 1974, and it was for a very special friend who's probably listening from North Carolina right now. It's my country phase.
It's not just radio, it's Rockland World Radio. RocklandWorldRadio.com